A black CEO walked into a local bank for a simple task, but 10 minutes later, the entire branch staff was gone. Before we reveal how it happened, drop your city and country below, and subscribe for more powerful stories. She entered in a sharp gray suit, heels tapping with quiet confidence, her presence commanding respect. Yet behind the counters, eyes shifted away. No warm greeting, no smile. Instead, whispers and dismissive looks filled the room. Moments later, a casually dressed man stepped inside. He was welcomed immediately, offered coffee, and directed to a teller, while she was told curtly, "Wait outside, the manager's busy." The words stung, not because she was fragile, but because they carried a lifetime of familiarity. She knew this tone, this casual erasure, well. Still, she didn't raise her voice. She simply stepped aside, her patience hiding a storm. As she watched another customer's smooth service, her calm exterior masked sharp thoughts. She wasn't just humiliated, she was calculating. They had no idea who they had just dismissed. What the staff didn't realize was that she wasn't just another customer. Her name was Danielle Carter, a self-made CEO who had risen from a childhood of poverty to build a billion-dollar logistics empire. Her company had poured millions into developing underserved communities. Most importantly, Danielle was one of the bank's largest private investors, with a controlling interest in their newest expansion project. She held the power they could not even imagine. Danielle stepped outside, not in defeat, but in strategy. She dialed her chief operating officer, her tone calm and precise. No raised voice, no emotion, just the facts, names, actions, details. Within minutes, her COO connected her to the bank's corporate vice president, a man who knew her influence well. Suspense tightened like a drumbeat. The branch employees had no idea their casual disrespect was already echoing in the highest offices. The reaction was swift. Tires screeched outside as the regional director and HR team rushed into the branch, faces set in grim determination. Customers looked up, sensing something unusual, whispers spreading through the room. The employees behind the counters exchanged nervous glances, their earlier arrogance quickly replaced with confusion. They had no clue that the woman they had dismissed minutes ago was the catalyst for this sudden storm. Silence fell, heavy and expectant, as the confrontation began. The regional director didn't waste time. One by one, the staff members who had dismissed Danielle were escorted into the back office, their badges and keys collected. Customers leaned closer, whispering in disbelief as the once confident employees left with pale faces. The air grew heavy, thick with tension, and through it all, Danielle stood silent. She never raised her voice, never demanded attention. Yet her power filled the room, undeniable and absolute, without a single word spoken. As the last teller disappeared into the back, one shaken employee dared to whisper, Who is she?" The question floated in the charged silence. The new interim manager, brought in with the regional team, answered firmly, "She's the reason this bank exists." Gasps rippled through the room. The staff finally realized the truth. The woman they had dismissed was not just a customer. She was their lifeline, their survival, and they had thrown it away. Danielle stepped forward, her movements calm, precise, unshaken. She signed the final documents with the interim manager, thanked her politely, and prepared to leave. No celebration, no gloating, just quiet reflection. Because this moment wasn't about punishing arrogance. It was about protecting every future customer who might face the same treatment. With measured grace, she walked out, knowing her actions had shifted more than a single branch. She had changed an institution's culture in minutes. This wasn't revenge. It was correction. Danielle's silence carried a message louder than anger. Respect should never depend on skin color, clothing, or assumptions. Her story proves that quiet power can shake entire systems. So remember, never underestimate someone based on appearance, because the person you dismiss today might hold your future tomorrow. What do you think of Danielle's choice? Share your thoughts below, drop your city and country in the comments, and spread this story if you believe respect must come first.